welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are having a little chat about everything and anything. I was chatting to you guys on my Instagram today and I asked you just to ask me some questions that you'd like me to answer today. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to answer questions, we're going to chat, we're going to... What is my hair doing at the back? Like, see, this is the problem that we have with extensions. So this is the actual length of my hair. But whenever I go... Like, what even is that? Right, let me fix this, 1 second. I've been getting tons of questions over on my Instagram. We are going to answer them today. I am relaxed, stuck my hair up in a bun, I've put on a hoodie, I'm flipping wrecked. I don't know how anyone else feels about this whole lockdown thing, but I literally just feel like every single day is rolling into one, and I'm sure there's so many people out there who are feeling the same way, but we will get through this together. Via YouTube videos, via Instagram, whatever we need to do to support each other and get through it, we shall do it. The first question that I have been getting asked so many times, I would flippin' love to write a book. I feel like there's so much in my life that's happened and I don't even know where I would start, because I feel like if I started, I just wouldn't stop. Things just keep happening. So like I'd have to add chapters on constantly. I would absolutely love to. I think in the next few months I'm gonna set myself a goal of maybe writing maybe 300 words per day and just get it started, write down my ideas. The religion is something that lots of people want to know more information about, and don't worry, we are going to talk more about that, maybe even in this video. Who knows? So yes, I would absolutely love to write a book. Let's look and see what other questions we have. I have a few questions about nausea, and I'll not lie, I actually feel a bit nauseous right now, but I am putting my game face on today. I'm not letting it rule my life, because whenever I started my cancer treatment, I got so used to the feeling of feeling nauseous and feeling sick. So as sad as it is to say, I think I've almost got used to the feeling. It is what it is. I've taken some medication there today and hopefully it'll ease up in a little while. One thing that really helped me with nausea going through treatment, or whether it's just on a normal day, would be sweet juice. So like pure orange juice, apple juice, like a little tin of Coke Zero, whatever it may be. For me, whenever it comes to being nauseous, I don't know whether it's a trigger in my brain, but whenever I was going through chemo, those of you who have also been through it will know that you get such a horrible metal taste in your mouth. And as soon as I would finish chemo, I would come home and I would have pure orange juice with ice, and it used to almost hide the taste. And even today, I was at hospital this morning just getting a scan done, just to make sure everything's okay and that the cancer hasn't came back. On the way home, my boyfriend got me pure orange juice, a load of ice, and that really helped me. So they're just like little things. If you're going through treatment, make sure that you are sticking to all your anti-sickness tablets. Even if you're feeling well because of the tablets. So take those on the hour, every hour, as best as you can. It'll ease it up a little bit for you. So that would probably be whenever... Why is someone shouting outside? Like, I'm trying to film. How inconsiderate. Sorry. So whenever it comes to nausea, chewing gum as well actually quite help me. Chewing gum or like mints, anything that's going to just hide the horrible taste in your mouth, because that's what I get whenever I get nauseous. How do I stay so positive? Goodness me guys, if you could see me some days, like I have learned that everything has a silver lining. No matter what you're going through in life, no matter what life throws your way, everything has a silver lining. So for me, obviously, my mum passed away. I was in a crazy religion. My family are non-existent now because of that. I got 2 different kinds of cancers, like 2 different kinds. Who the flip gets 2 different separate cancers? I don't know. And whenever I was in hospital today, the nurse was like, 2 separate cancers? And I was like, yeah. She's like, what age are you? And I was like, 24. She was like, whoa. I was like, I know. Flip. I went through it. It was grim. Goodness. It's one of those things. So With my mum's death, that really taught me to be independent, and that has benefited me up until this day. I was 3 years old whenever it happened, although I was quite young, and I'm almost glad that I was so young, because I genuinely don't remember her. Like, I don't have any memories of her. But my earliest memory was probably the funeral. But her not being in my life has taught me to be independent, to stand on my own 2 feet. It's weirdly had its benefits. Whenever it comes to cancer, the silver lining there is that life is too short. So after being diagnosed with cancer, as horrible as that was and going through it all, I have such a different outlook on life now. I'm like, take every day as it comes, make the most of every situation that comes your way, try to be positive. Going down a negative hole in your brain, that is a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down, because if you're anything like me, once you start, it's really hard to bring yourself out of that. I think just dwelling on the positive, there's nothing else for it. You need to enjoy your life no matter what it throws at you, and finding the positives and everything is how I get through it. Life has been pretty flippin' mental to me. Next question, let's see. So one of the popular questions I get asked is, what was it like growing up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses? It's sort of hard to say what it was like, because it was all I really knew. I always remember being quite envious of people who were having birthdays and celebrating Christmas, and those things are so special. I wanted to be a part of that. So I remember school was quite hard, particularly primary school. I loved singing. I absolutely love singing. I would do anything to be in the choir. In assemblies and that, they would sing like religious songs and things, and I wasn't like allowed to be any part of that. Anyone who is watching this who went to primary school with me will remember that I would go to just outside the principal's office with my brother, and we would sit there until assembly was over. I remember getting to about P6 or P7, and I would just sneak in. I know all the songs. I literally know all the songs. It's so bad. Like, I know the Our Father prayer. I know like loads of different things that I really shouldn't know because of the whole religion thing, but I do because I wanted to be involved. Now that I'm 24 now, going through school and not being allowed to associate with people in your class and not being allowed to hang out with them outside school or go to after school clubs, that was really difficult, because the ones that you meet in school, and especially in secondary school, are people that can be friends for life. And for me, I feel like that experience was sort of taken away from me because I wasn't allowed to associate, so I couldn't particularly get close to anyone, even though there was so many amazing girls and boys in my year and in my school. Growing up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses was difficult. A lot of rules. There was a lot of commitments, so I had to go to meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I had to go out and preach on Saturdays at least. It's very regimented. I'm not a regimented person. Like, if I don't want to do something, flip me, I won't do it. I think my dad would notice early on that I just was pushing back against the rules. It was just difficult. It was really difficult, and it really did take something like cancer to give me the shake that I needed to be like, do you know what, this is just not for me. A lot of people will ask me as well, how did you have the strength to make that decision so young? It was really hard. There comes a point in everyone's life where you have to say, look, this is enough. I just knew in that moment that it was time. I can't explain how I knew. I just couldn't do it anymore. I really couldn't. Honestly, I confided in a friend. I told her about my concerns about the religion. When we had first met, she wasn't aware of all the other things, and because we were working together, it was strictly professional. But as our friendship grew, I started divulging more and more to her about the religion and about how I was feeling. And once I knew that I had that tiny little bit of support from her, I felt like I could do it, and that was all I needed. And I think that's maybe why Jehovah's Witnesses do try to keep people quite distanced from people who aren't Jehovah's Witnesses. I think that there's a massive control issue within the religion, and I feel so free now that I'm not a part of it. I really do. Next question. One question that I have been asked so much is how was celebrating all my firsts. So this year, like I said before in my last video, I had my first Christmas, I had my first Valentine's Day, first birthday. Ugh, my first birthday was so special. 24, and having my first birthday that I can remember. Obviously I had birthdays whenever I was like 1, 2 and 3, but after that I didn't. I loved it. I even feel emotional thinking about it. I absolutely loved it. I felt so special and so loved. My best friend and my boyfriend made it so special for me. But my first birthday was fabulous. Jack and I went out for dinner. We were so lucky because it fell in the little break from lockdown, so we were able to go out for dinner and have a few drinks. It was really nice, feeling so special for the day. My first Christmas was flipping unreal, and it was so lovely to be a part of something. It was so lovely to finally feel like I was part of something. So the next question is advice for making new friends in your 20s. Now, I am very new to this myself, so any advice that I have is basically what I've learned in the past year. And one thing I will say is that you need to open yourself up to people. Whenever you open yourself up and get to know other people, it opens so many doors for you. I think traveling is an amazing way to make new friends, and it's something that I can't wait to do, because now that I'm no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses, I have lost all my friends and my family. So I have a very small little bundle of friends now who are so close to my heart, who I've made in the past like 2 years. Allow yourself to be friends with people. Don't be scared of rejection or anything like that, and ask the question. I feel like lots of people are scared of just being like, hey, do you want to go for coffee, or hey, do you want to go out for dinner? And I know we're in lockdown right now, but we're not going to be for much longer. Having those sort of skills, even sending a message, like you don't need to say to them face to face. I was quite good friends with, like, Instagram friends with a girl. I just texted her one day. I was like, do you want a socially distanced walk and get a coffee? And we did, and we're great friends. She's such an amazing girl. So it's putting yourself out there and not being scared to bite the bullet whenever it comes to making new friends. Another question is, what are my favourite beauty products? I have them here. These 3 products I could probably have and have nothing else, because I just flippin' love them. The first one is this one, Vita Liberata Beauty Blur. So this is a primer and tinted face moisturizer. It's so amazing. Like, see, if you pop this on in the summer, you don't even need foundation. You really don't. You don't even need foundation. It just gives you that lovely glow. I can't wait to use this. I'll be using this all summer. I've even been using it now and we're in lockdown, flip sake. I have it in the shade Latte, and I'm actually wearing it under my foundation now, but this is brilliant. Next up, we have blusher. This blusher is from one of my favourite brands, DW Cosmetics, but it is just so gorgeous and peachy. I wonder if I can put it on my hand here and show you. So it's just so beautiful and peachy. I'm wearing that right now as well, but that would be another one, a good blusher. You can't go wrong with a good blusher. Lipstick. Flippin' love lipstick. The thing with me, I get so antsy. Even me having makeup on my face right now, I'm sort of like, I need this video to end so I can take this off. Genuinely, like, my face wipes are sitting here so that whenever I finish this video I can take it all off. I love this lipstick. I love wearing MAC because I don't feel like I don't realise that I'm wearing it. And the thing with a lot of lipsticks is I find they can, after some long wear, they can become quite dry and they don't really feel very nice in your skin. So this is the MAC and I'm using the shade Whirl. Absolutely love this lipstick. The last product, I absolutely love this product. I flippin' love it. It is amazing. I just pop it on over lipstick and it just keeps it all moisturised, and I don't know if you can see this here. So that is my first little question and answer. I have really enjoyed doing this. I'm gonna have to do more. If you've got any other questions, make sure you leave them below. I will be sure to answer them. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you did. And yeah, that's me. I am off. What am I doing? What time is it? 3:45. No, 1:45. Flip me, it's early. It is early, guys. 1:45. So I'm going to, what am I going to do today actually? So to be honest, I've got 2 videos to edit. So I'm going to edit some videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've absolutely loved doing this video for you. Love having a wee chat, you know me. I shall chat to you next time.